It was claimed that a contracted school bus driver drowned, slapped and pushed a secondary school student in bus in Louisiana, which shows the terrible of incident. In video obtained by Fox 8 Live, it was claimed that Jenkins approached the vulnerable student and pushed into seat before slapping him and pushing again. The child tried to fight, but Jenkins' size strengthened him. The driver seems to fix student to the window before putting his hands around his neck and drowning child for a few seconds. The two seem to be walking in front of the bus before the video ends. The student's father warned the terrible ordeal Jefferson Parish Sheriff Office, who opened an investigation and arrested Jenkins on the 31st of October. According to Nola, Jenkins, wearing a retired Navy hat in the video, was imprisoned from a $500 bond, but was released without having to pay for the crowd in prison. The father of 7 students warned the terrible suffering Jefferson Parish Sheriff Office, who opened an investigation and arrested Jenkins on October 31. 7 children tried to fight, but Jenkins' size strengthened him. The conditions that have led to Jenkins' attack are unknown. Jefferson Parish Schools said Jenkins had signed a contract to work in school area and was an employee for the first student of third-party bus service. Marrero Secondary School is located out of 10 miles of New Orleans. The school area said that all bus drivers have gone through a state-federal background control and that they should pass students before during their use. Jefferson Parish Schools spokesman Kaela Lewis Wvue told us, "For our transportation seller, bus drivers, the first student, need to know the policies and procedures of our region and comply with them." 7 drivers seem to fix student to the window before placing his hands around his neck and drowning child for a few seconds. 7 The school area said that all bus drivers have gone through a state-federal background control, and that they should pass during the time they guide the students. If a bus driver believes that a student does not behave while on the bus, they are asked to notify using an office guidance according to the school area. After notifying, the disciplinary policies of the region and school are monitored and appropriate disciplinary procedures are done if necessary. Said Lewis. Jenkins resigned from his position in the first student after his arrest in the first student. "We invest in the comprehensive training and continuous development of our drivers. They receive an average of 40 hours of training before a bus operating, which is more than twice the federal requirement," said Jenkins, who, wearing a retired Navy hat in 7 videos, was imprisoned from a $500 bond. But in prison he was released without having to pay due to the crowd. 7 school regions. If Jenkins had installed cameras, the bus continued, but it is not known that they registered during the incident. Fox 8 drivers also pass through regular Dev.